counseling has certain protocols put in place because of research done by Dr. John Gottman and other experts in the field, but mostly a lot of his work. So to go through that, I just want to share our protocols or what we do step by step. First thing with his research that he has done on couples for 40 years and written about 40 different books is that he believes, and his research proves it, that couples need to work with in sessions that are about an hour and a half long. So we do that. Our first session that we'll have you come in and do is we're going to have you take the Core Values Index, the CVI, and the Core Values Relationship Couples Assessment. Both of these are free. They take about 10 minutes to do. You're going to take those before you come in and see your therapist the first time. So the first appointment is going to take about an hour and a half. And what you're going to do during that is you're going to share first about your family of origin. That's so we can understand the attachment that you had to your parents and your siblings, because many times the attachments that you have there are what you bring into other relationships. Then they're going to talk about and ask you about fondness and admiration that you had for each other starting off, and just recalling some of the good things that you've done over the time that you've been together. And then they're going to ask you about what's going on now. What has brought you to counseling now? It might be that you're just it's wanting pre-marriage counseling, or you're starting off your relationship and you want to get started on the right foot. We can give you tools for that. It might be we're just not communicating together. We need to get on the same team. We can work with that. It could be somebody has had an affair, and we can work with that. We have a broad background, and so we've been doing this for quite a while. So we can help you through all these different things. So anyways, you're going to share about those different things, and then you're going to do the Gottman assessment. You're going to take that home. It's about an hour-long assessment. It gives us about, well, what a therapist would get in about 6 months of seeing you. It's got mental health issues. It's got your attachment things in it. It's got a ton of different things that the therapist will use to help navigate where you're going to go with things. The next 2 appointments that you're going to have are going to be 1 hour long appointments. The reason that we do this is these are going to be individual appointments. You by yourself, your spouse by themselves. And the reason we do that is not to hide secrets, but it might be to have you sitting there and not getting flooded, not moving into your fight, flight, or freeze mode when you're sharing some of the things that are stressing you out or causing conflict. So we give each of you a 1 hour session to do that. The 4th intake session we do is to go back over the Gottman assessment and really dig deep into making a plan. What are we going to do? How are we going to proceed and take care of the things that you want taken care of? Then we've got a few other things that we'd love to have you take part of. One that we feel very strongly is going through the unpacking of the Core Values Index. That allows you to see the lens that person or you sees life through, and that we find is very important. Then we're going to just keep working hour and a half long sessions after that 4th intake. And you're going to work on rebuilding attachment, rebuilding trust, rebuilding commitment. So we get you on the same team, not adversaries against each other when you see a problem out there, but how can you two come alongside each other and build each other up? Next, if you need counseling or coaching to work on some of these attunements, we will get you a different coach or a different therapist. It wouldn't be the same one that's doing your couples work. That's our philosophy. That's what we do. And we have a team approach. So we have other therapists and some certified life coaches that will work with you and help develop those things. Next, we have conferences. We have 3 different conferences. The Art and Science of Love by Dr. John Gottman, we do that, present it. The Enticing Love, which actually is very good for any couple, because we also strongly believe that you should build a vision for why you're married and what you're about, and that's going to guide you through the rest of your life. And so that's really good. And then Enticing Intimacy goes through a lot of more areas. We had a lot of people that wanted us to do more on the Core Values Index and how do you react, and that was been really well done too. So we have those 3 to do. You don't need to do any of them, but we strongly recommend at least one of them. Then we also would highly recommend that you attend equine therapy session within the first 12 weeks. That is done out in Newburgh. It is with horses. You do not get on the horses. You're just in the corral with the horses. But it's an amazing work. It's an experiential type experience with that. And some really great things have come out of it. So right now, we're here for you. If you have other questions, press that button that's contact us. We will get in touch with you within 1 business day and talk through options and who to see and what we can do to help you. So Core Values Counseling is trained to help you in your relationships. So we want to be there for you. We've got many different price ranges to help, and so contact us now. Thank you.